Lancaster City Council meeting. Roll call, please.
City Council Member, Agency Director, Authority Member, including Housing. Hughes Leslie.
Present.
Molly.
Present.
Mann.
Present.
Vice Mayor, Vice Chairman Christ.
Present.
Mayor Chairman Paris was here.
He's here. Will excuse his absence. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. Invocation, David McCoy. David, welcome.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. Council members, thank you for this opportunity to even open up this session in such a way. So join me in a word of prayer. Dear Lord, I just thank you so much just for the wonderful opportunity it is to be alive in the land of the living, in a city that we truly do care about. And we're a representation of the community at large. And we have come with different desires, different things to speak upon, and different hopes and dreams. And we are asking you to open up the door to enable us and give us the wisdom and opportunity to act upon it, that the community can actually really see our heart's desires for the well-being of this community, to be a light and an encouragement to the nation at large. And so we entrust this time. We need you to give us discernment and wisdom. And while certain affections or desires or hopes might seem of a more of a priority to us individually, help us to forsake that for just our selfish gain, but for the benefit as a whole, as a community. That you would balance those things and that you would open up those doors and we'll follow your leading. And most importantly, the most important thing to ever do when you open up and answer our prayers is to say thank you. And that we would stop and say thank you for the opportunity and give you the praise and be a light everywhere we go. So we entrust this time to you and we pray that you get all the glory. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thank you.
Lauren,
Please join me in paying respect to our nation's elders. Place your heart, your hand over your heart. Ready to begin.
thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, David.
Presentations. Marissa, for number one. Best use of technology.
Good afternoon, Vice Mayor and Council. I'm proud to share that Lancaster Public Works was recognized by the American Public Works Association High Desert Branch with the 2024 Best Use of Technology Award. The Best Use of Technology Award is typically given to projects that demonstrate a use of technology that is innovative, cost-effective, time-saving, and/or unique. We won for our asset management system and Open Citizen Request Monitoring Hub. This project was an enormous undertaking and required Public Works to work very closely with our IT staff. From August 2023 to August 2024, IT held 120 training sessions to complete the city's asset management system initiative. During this time, Public Works gathered all of our inspection logs and asset data from multiple databases, including numerous spreadsheets. During configuration, we worked with IT in the planning and implementation of automated workflows, and we registered over 63,000 assets into the system. So for the next couple of slides, the intent is not for you to read everything. The images are meant to convey to you the volume of assets we have in the system, the magnitude of effort required, and the look and feel of our new system. So which assets did we put in the system? We included traffic signs, curbs, flow lines, shoulders, sidewalks, ADA ramps, traffic signals, street lights, power pedestals, sewer main lines, sewer laterals, manholes, basins, pump stations, recycle water main lines, valves, vaults, hydrants, and cathodic protection. With this project, we have significantly reduced our exposure to loss of data associated with staff turnover, and we've eliminated the potential for duplicate work. We can locate assets using GPS, set preventative maintenance schedules, and edit errors without having to redo an entire daily log. There is consistency in data collection and more data that we can collect. We can also enter data and complete work orders from the office or in the field. And by consolidating and centralizing, we're now able to better manage workloads and monitor work orders. In addition, we have improved our ability to track fully burdened costs associated with the maintenance of our assets and are better able to recover costs when we bill for work performed. Public Works and IT then took it a step further by working together to create an open citizen request monitoring hub. The hub is a dashboard that can be filtered by service department and report on citizen requests tied to each asset. Monitoring requests, updating status, and locating requests is now faster, easier, and on demand. In time, with IT's continued support, we hope to refine this award-winning system to allow us to map hotspots, forecast end-of-service life, and address our assets systemically to stretch every dollar and make smart use of our limited funds. Many folks in Public Works and IT contributed to this project, and I thank them for their hard work on this monumental effort.
Good job. Thank you. CPRS award. Sonia? Can you beat that?
Yeah, no. Not in the data sector, but in the fun and wow factor for sure. And that system's been a benefit to our department as well, just all of the asset management. So kudos to Public Works and IT. Good afternoon, Vice Mayor and council members. I'm excited to share with you that our Antelope Valley Walls program has received the California Parks and Recreation Society, also known as CPRS, Award of Excellence. CPRS is a leading nonprofit, professional, and public interest organization dedicated to enhancing the vitality and significance of parks, recreation, and community services programs throughout the state of California. Through advocacy, education, and collaboration, CPRS supports professionals in the field by promoting best practices and innovative solutions that enhance the well-being of our communities. The work is critical in fostering accessible, high-quality parks, arts, and recreation opportunities, strengthening social ties, boosting local economies, and improving overall quality of life. And each year, CPRS celebrates exceptional achievements within the profession through the prestigious Creating Community Award of Excellence. This award recognizes outstanding initiatives by agencies, departments, or special districts in their effort to deliver the highest level of recreation and leisure programs and services, programs that embody the values and mission of the field and position the agencies as a vital resource for the community. And at this time, it's my honor to introduce Stephanie Molina, the CPRS Award of Excellence Committee Co-Chair, to the podium to share a few words about the significance of this award.
Thank you, Sonia, and good afternoon, Council. Like Sonia said, I'm Stephanie Molina, and in addition to my volunteer role with California Park and Recreation Society, I am the Recreation Superintendent for West Side Recreation and Park District down the hill in Taft. So it was nice to drive here today and see the poppies over 138, so that was a nice little change of my day. Through the 5 award categories for the Award of Excellence, we highlight the people, places, spaces, programs, and stories that make communities like the city of Lancaster special. As one of 9 awardees of the Creating Community category, and also one of 135 total award applicants overall, the city of Lancaster is being recognized for the Award of Excellence in the Arts and Cultural Services category for the AV Walls program, A Canvas of Character. The Antelope Valley Walls mural program transformed public spaces into community canvases, revitalizing neighborhoods and inspiring civic pride. Through local and international artist collaborations, vibrant artworks reflect diverse histories and values, addressing a need for cultural engagement and economic vitality. The program's inclusive approach ensured that all residents, including historically underserved groups, actively participated, creating a dynamic, accessible public gallery. Foot traffic, business growth, and community feedback confirmed success, while curated workshops, tours, and online engagement broadened reach and fostered learning and collaboration. Data-driven analysis demonstrated tangible results, increased patronage at local businesses, expanded visitor demographics, and enhanced social cohesion. By blending cultural stewardship, economic stimulation, and community voice, Antelope Valley Walls sets a precedent for public art as a transformative force, strengthening Lancaster's identity and paving the way for a more vibrant future. Congratulations again to the Lancaster Parks Department for receiving this award. We did have at the CPRS conference last month, there was a wall that housed all of these posters of the award winners. So this was displayed up in Sacramento. And then also, there is this really special plaque that the awards program gives out. Each award recipient gets a different plaque. These are one-of-a-kind plaques handmade by an artist through an LA-based nonprofit called Piece by Piece. So not only are you being recognized with a unique piece of artwork, CPRS is also helping people who are formerly unhoused and low income develop marketable skills in making these plaques. So congratulations again.
Thank you, Stephanie. And thank you for making the drive down. We appreciate it. Vice Mayor, now I'd like to introduce the team that is the catalyst behind making Antelope Valley Walls an award-winning program. So if I can ask Victoria Reyna, our Assistant Director, to join us, Robert Benitez, he's the Supervisor at the MOA, and Carlos Chavez, who's a Coordinator at MOA. And if Vice Mayor and the Council, you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you accept the award on our behalf and take a picture with us.
Lauren's going to go down there and do all that.
Perfect, thank you.
Congratulations. Did you get us any photos?
Of the AV Walls?
Uh-huh.
We have the video. We didn't bring it tonight, I'm sorry, but we do have the video that we've shared previously that highlights the AV Walls program. So
Okay.
we can share that with you if you'd like.
Okay. Thank you.
Where do you want us in here?
Just done with just done here. Can we let the record reflect that Mayor Paris is back?
He's back. I thought it was funny. Oh, well. City Manager, anything to be removed?
Yes, we have an item to be removed and an item to be corrected. We need to remove consent calendar item number CC10. It is a duplicate of CC13. And we also need to correct a typo in CC6. On the agenda, CC6 refers to 40th Street East, when in fact, it should refer to 40th Street West. Those are the only corrections or changes.
Thank you. What about the Housing Authority? Anything to be removed from the consent calendar?
No.
Okay. Any speaker cards?
No. Motion to approve HACC1.
Is there a second?
Are we doing the entire calendar or just one?
Just
Housing
the-
Authority.
Housing Authority.
But all 4 items
Yeah, I need a
or 3
second.
items? I'll second the motion for
Thank
the
you.
Housing Authority consent calendar.
Let's vote. It's unanimous.
Motion to approve HACC2.
I'll second that motion.
Let's vote. It's unanimous.
Motion to approve HACC 3.
You're jumping ahead of me. Hey. Wait up for the old guy. Where are we at? Oh, still on the housing authority? All right. Is there a second? Yes. Okay, let's vote. It's unanimous. Now. the consent
Motion to
calendar.
approve the consent calendar is currently comprised, pulling CC 10.
Is there a second?
And change on CC.
And correcting CC6.
To west. for east.
Correct.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Let's vote. It's unanimous. Okay, public hearing, item 1. Public hearing is now open. Any speaker cards?
No speaker cards.
Let's waive the staff report. Is there a motion? Oh, close the
Close.
public hearing. Is there a motion?
Motion to approve PH 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Is there a second?
Second that?
Let's vote. It's unanimous. Well, wasn't that fast? New business item 1, shop, drive, and earn. Let's hear the staff report on that. You're right, I did it to you on purpose.
Don't smile at me like that. I always pull the short straw, and I don't know how this happens.
Be
All right.
riveting.
I don't know about that. But good afternoon, Mayor Paris, Vice Mayor Christ, and City Council members. I am excited to be here today to present the Shop, Drive, Earn Economic Incentive Program for approval. So I've been in economic development for 7 years now, and during that time, I've had the honor of seeing our City Council support the community through several economic development programs, especially during COVID, where Council spearheaded numerous initiatives that not only supported our businesses, but also our residents. Over the last 5 years, we've had several iterations of Shop Local programs, from Operation Jumpstart to Take Out and Chill and Shop More in Lancaster. We've been encouraging our community to shop more in Lancaster whenever possible. What started as a very labor-intensive and manual programs here at City Hall, with physical gift cards being passed out and receipts having to be turned in by local businesses, turned digital in 2022. Through our partnership with Blue Dot Technologies, we launched the Open Rewards Shop Local smartphone app. The app allows consumers to upload a photo of their receipt from a local business and get rewarded with 5% back in their Open Rewards wallet. They can then spend money like they normally would at other Lancaster businesses and turn those rewards into dollars back in their pocket. The last time I spoke about this program was about a year ago. It was in May of 2024. And at that time, we were excited because we had hit a really remarkable milestone. We had hit $1 million in economic impact. But today, we've seen that number exceed $3 million, marking a return on investment of 8 times. Not only that, but 82% of people have reported that the app has influenced them to shop local, and we've seen users grow by 41%. Our deputy mayors, Heather, Rocio, and Sean, have all been instrumental in assisting the economic development team spread the word about the program and drive up activity. Through the leadership of Vice Mayor Chris and the council, we're excited to expand these efforts by launching the Shop, Drive, Earn Economic Incentive Program, which will utilize the Open Rewards app to provide customers who purchase or lease vehicles from local Lancaster dealerships with rewards. Purchasing or leasing a new vehicle will earn $175 worth of rewards, and purchasing a used vehicle will earn $100 rewards. These rewards are exclusively redeemable at businesses within Lancaster city limits only, creating a powerful multiplier effect. In addition to driving economic activity, it keeps sales tax dollars local, which means these funds can be reinvested in the community through public safety initiatives, park improvements, and other projects that enhance the quality of life for everyone here in Lancaster. With that, staff recommends the adoption of resolution number 25-15, confirming the Shop Drive Earn Economic Incentive Program as a valid municipal affair with a total program expenditure of $1.25 million. $1 million will go directly into the app and then into users' hands, and $250,000 will go into marketing of the program.
Explain to me how you computed the 8X.
I'm sorry?
You said 8 times on our investment, the 8X. How did you compute that?
Yeah, so we put in $500,000 into the Shop Local app that's been generating economic activity, and then they're able to see in the receipts that get turned back in, they can see how much money is actually being spent in the economy, and so through that they're able to calculate what that return is.
So the 8X is money into the economy, not recovered tax money, right?
Both.
Both, yeah.
Right, okay, good. I just needed to be clear. Thank you. Okay. Is there a motion? Any
Yeah,
questions?
just a statement. I think it's important for everyone to understand that with the increase in sales tax, 50 cents of that is attributed to the new homeless projects instituted by the county. So the county is taking 50% of that. Otherwise, the sales tax would be in the tens like everybody else. So with that being said, I'll move that we approve NB 1, 1, and 2.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank
You're
you.
all done, Sydney.
Thank you.
Let's vote. It passes unanimously. Moving on to council reports. We have a video on AV Edge, is that right?
Let's start paying attention to those people that really matter. The people that love this community. The people that work to make this community thrive. And that is why today we're giving Rhonda and Gus Camacho the Citizen of the Year Award.
But if there's one thing that I want you guys to take back from here other than how incredible this valley is and how incredible the community is and how incredible all of you are, I want you to take back that don't forget to spend time with your loved ones. I've been very fortunate to have spent a lot of time with my wife. Thank you so much for all your support and everything you guys have done for our family. And it has been an honor to serve this community, and it's been an honor to help out in any way we can. And thank you. Thank you for my great family, because without them and their support, we wouldn't be able to do the things that Ron and I have been able to do. So thank you, everyone.
This gives good opportunity to people, like people who want to invest in our city. It gives us a good idea, like why would they come and invest in here? Mayor Paris talked about the big buildings coming up and all those hydrogen plant and all those good things that are happening.
I probably shouldn't have said the fentanyl remark. If we weren't spending so much money on that group of predators, your lives would be so much better. So much better. Most of the crime that we're experiencing now comes from them.
I think I could summarize it in one word: cooperation. The cooperation between the hospitals, the cooperation between the cities, and the need for the cooperation from the citizens that need to help the cities and to do what we do best.
Never have I worked for a city like Lancaster, cities that are saying, we're going to do whatever we have to for the safety of our citizens. And we're going to do whatever we have to provide opportunity for the people that live inside our boundaries.
As a community, we rise together. When we have challenges, which we will continue to have to the end of time, when we get a bunch of smart people in the room who can challenge each other's thoughts, come up with innovative ideas, we all succeed. We all rise together. So the fact that we have our business leaders, our elected officials, our community leaders, people who are hoping to just change the world and change the community all in one room, we can't help but leave with a better product and a better community.
Thank you.
I had the opportunity to represent the council at the Lancaster Police Department Community Mural Paint Day. I was expecting it to be paint by numbers, but it was really color-coded. And then I had to tell everybody I was colorblind, so I had to have a little bit of help. So, but I did have an opportunity to put some paint on the wall and join the youth that was involved with the paint day. And I think there's a video on it.
After a series of different community engagements and surveys that progressed, went from recorded conversations to surveys and even sketches that the community members submitted.
Being able to paint with my friends and my counselors. Being a part of history on the wall and getting the chance to do this and the opportunity, like all the things we get to do.
Painting. I love painting. I love art. So this is really nice for me.
Having community-based policing is extremely important in today's environment, and we're working hand in hand. I think then there's a different sense that people get.
A community event where we're painting a gigantic mural on the side of our building. It's a way that we can show the community that this building belongs to the community. The police department belongs to the community. We're here for the community, and as you know, what better way to do that than, if we could have built the building with the community, we would have done that.
So did you get a vote on what mural to paint, or?
Well, I have to give it up to my partner here because she's the one who organized the whole thing, and we did have some say in it. And it's a beautiful mural, reflects our community in every way. So thanks to Sonia and her team for getting this thing put together.
So it's Sonia that's picking the art.
We had a community collaboration on this one, so.
Did you pick nice art?
I believe it's nice art. I believe it's beautiful art, so.
Thank you. And most importantly, thank you for how our city looks. It is a different city since you've taken over. Thank you.
Thank you, very welcome.
Okay. No.
Yeah, while Ken and Rod were busy painting the city, some of us were looking to do grand openings for Honda, Subaru.
I was there.
I know, but you had your brush still with you.
Oh.
So he wanted to paint those buildings too. So.
I got a bedroom that needs to be.
So it was good, but we're focusing on the fair and the Kiwanis auction, not the Kiwanis auction, but the livestock auction, which will be held April 30th. So everybody that's out there that wants to support youth, come out and support them instead of complaining about them. That's all I have.
Anyone else?
I just wanted to piggyback off of the Open Rewards Shop Local. In addition to uploading your receipts, you can actually upload your card information, and then you can bypass the busy work of uploading receipts, and it just automatically ties into your account. I absolutely love when I get an email telling me that I earned my rewards back. So again, that's another way to kind of just load it and forget it, and then you get surprise emails saying rewards.
How many people do we have signed up for that now? Don't you love it when I come up with questions like this, just out of the blue? Yeah.
You got the number, Sydney?
It's close to 7,000.
Good catch, Sydney. You see that? She just lobbed it right back. How many think it's really 7,000? When did you last check it was 7?
Today.
Oh, good. Okay, so how do we make it 70?
Yeah.
We're working on it. We're trying, we're in every Outlook magazine. We have our comms team that's putting it out on social media. We have the deputy mayors that are out there spreading the word. We have Councilmember Lauren, who
Okay. I mean, you know, when you're giving away money and people aren't signing up for it, it tells me that there really isn't a vehicle to disseminate information that's effective, because there really should be 70,000 people on this. We got a new marketing person coming in, right?
April 21st.
Have him look at this, him or her, whoever it is. Good. All right, thank you. Anyone else? I have something. I was at the robotics competition this weekend. And when I was walking around talking to all the kids, asking them, what are you learning about AI? And they said, nothing. You know, there is no real program to teach. And these are the kids that are in the robotics program, right? I mean, if there was one group of kids that should be actively engaged in that, it would be them. But the schools are not moving fast enough in regards to that. There was somebody in Palmdale the other day who was complaining about the leadership, and what I said was, well, when nobody will lead, you lead, right? I think that applies to us with this. This is not something that's happening next year. This is something that's happening now. The reason the Trump administration is laying so many people off is because they know they don't need them. AI is going to pick that up. Anything that is a repetitive nature, AI can do. I would like our city, especially our children, to be proficient, if not experts, on AI, because that's where the jobs will lie, that and robotics. So how do we do that? Any
We're going to have to
suggestions?
get into the schools.
Somehow.
May I
We're going to have the meetings.
Yeah.
into the
Mayor,
schools.
Trelise and I have just recently, the last probably 3 months, have met with the college, the Lancaster School District. We have on the horizon the high school as well. And historically, what we found is none of those three institutions are talking to one another. And I think there lies what you're suggesting, is we need to collaborate, and I guess it's going to be, we're going to need to bring them together.
I think you're right. It's a whole lot of work for people who don't know what they're doing.
I think they're afraid of it, though.
Of course,
There's
of course.
a lot of kids in college that are using AI to write their reports, which is, I wish I was still in college. But if it's that they're afraid of it, who's writing with AI, who's not. So I think they're looking for it to define itself a little bit before they make any adjustments.
And it will have passed them by.
I agree.
You know, it's the people that can create the AI agents that are going to be ruling this country. And I think that's also with the cities. I mean, if we had all the AI agents that ran the city, we could then, well, for lack of a better word, sell it to other cities. That would require us to have the copyrights and the patents. But are we proceeding down that path?
I will say, Mayor, that the team, it really will just be an expansion. So we all know I'm in my mother era, and my 8-year-old Christopher, through the city of Lancaster, yes, I'm a mother, was able to sign up for a coding class. So I've done my research. There's a bunch of different programs online for an exorbitant amount of money outside my budget, but actually through the city of Lancaster, we have programs at a much more affordable cost. So we're already offering coding. This would just be an expansion on that. I know that there are AI classes out there, or partnerships we can make with the developers or programs to provide these classes in addition to what we're already doing.
I don't know if it's just an issue of providing it. It's an issue of encouraging it. It's an issue of making it fun for the kids to do it, to entice them into doing this. But, you know, I've been mayor 16 years. That means there are 16-year-olds that were not born the day I was elected, you know? We've got to focus on that. I would like somebody to put together a meeting with the school districts so that we can walk out of that meeting with a clear, comprehensive plan of how we will lead the nation in AI development in our grammar and in high schools. Who wants to undertake that?
I'll do it.
Why is it the guy who does the most work takes on more work?
I'll definitely be a part of it too, Mayor. I feel like that's something I'm already interested in.
Okay, you two will lead it? Okay. I don't know when you sleep. Do you sleep?
He sleeps at night, just like the rest of us.
What?
He sleeps at night, just like the rest of us.
Does he? I don't know where he finds the time. Okay. All right, so what, 30 days we'll have a plan in place? Can we do that?
Year and a half.
Okay, who would like to lead this program?
Mayor, in our discovery, I don't think it was intentional in the beginning. I think the vice mayor might be a little more realistic because it's clear we're finding out they're working in silos. There's no.
Okay, but they're not allowed to do that anymore.
I know, we got it. I'm just telling
We
you.
got to bring them together. I want a plan in place that at least starts to address it. And I'm not adverse to funding Coursera for kids who want to do it, if we could work some deal with Coursera. I'm not adverse to anything, but trust me on this. This is here.
Can we start a JPA with all of them that they all belong to, and then invite them in, and then gradually?
I love that idea.
Okay.
I love that idea. That'd be great.
So I think that's what we should
You
do.
could even invite Palmdale. They could bring their car. Inside joke, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. 30 days.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, Marvin said a year and a half.
I know Marvin said a year and a half, but I'm thinking that we don't have a year and a half,
I agree.
you know?
It's going to be tough, because like I said, we're sitting in these meetings going, what? I don't believe this, but anyway.
We got it.
It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a
Challenge
challenge.
accepted. We
Yeah.
got it.
You
I'm
know,
not a doom and gloom
everything
guy.
an AI program does, it's called an agent. You
Yeah.
know, an AI agent. You copyright that, you patent it, you can sell it. You know, it has huge value. Nobody's doing that for cities. We're doing our own, but are we looking, to next year when we sell it?
Yeah, well, we just got
Rob,
that technology
I'm asking
award.
you-
How come we can build AI into that? Think of the money savings is going to come out of that.
The goal is not to get rid of people. The goal is to train people up so that we are so much more effective than we are now. I mean, we're already got the best solve rate for homicides in the nation, and that's because of our technology. I want to package this. I want us to not only lead the nation, but make them pay for our hard work.
Reimburse.
Reimburse, that's it. Yes, I like that. Okay, good. Anything else? Speaker cards. City Clerk?
This is the time to address the City Council Agency Authority on non-agendized matters. Speaker cards may be found on the back table of the council chambers. If you have completed one, please ensure you have placed it up front so you may be recognized. Individual speakers are limited to 3 minutes each. Please keep in mind, state law prohibits council from acting on items not on the agenda, and your matter may be referred to the city manager. Thank you.
Thank you. Edgar Pope?
I'm here requesting regarding permit issues. I purchased a property in Lancaster in 23, November, and I had requested solar panels be put in. The solar company came in, they put in the panels. Let's escalate a little further. I had 2 inspections done in July or August, in which the solar company
had to make some improvements. Okay, the improvements was made. They requested a third inspection in November, in which they were denied the inspection in November because code enforcement said that someone reported that I had an illegal structure in my backyard. Okay, I went to code enforcement, I went to building and management, and I requested trying to make things right. I explained to them I bought the property like that, and it was with RV access, and it had an RV carport. Okay, I explained to them that it's been there for 2 years prior to me even purchasing the property. Okay, they notified me that it wasn't permitted. So I asked them, what do I need to do to have it permitted? Okay, they told me I had to meet certain requirements. Okay, they had me as in the city code is a detached number 2. Is a detached accessory structure less than 120 square feet, smaller shed, etc. I have, and I showed them that, no, I have a detached garage without a second story. Oh, I'm sorry, without a second story.
Okay. Keep going.
Without a second story living or storage area. It's an RV parking stall because I have an RV. Okay, they gave me everything that I had to do to come in compliance. I went, got everything notarized. I signed the permit showing that since it was already there, I'm not a contractor. I accepted all of the responsibilities that it takes for me to have it back there. I went and got everything done. I drew the schematics for it. And I came back. I came back to submit it to code enforcement, to planning department. And I was met by Patty, Garby. Okay, and even in her letter, I got copies. Even in the letter that she sent me, is not clear. The clarity is not there. Okay, and I spoke with the code enforcement about it. He told me that it's an RV garage. And
Mr. Pope, let me interrupt you. I think we can cut to the chase. Fix this.
Yeah, because
they will fix this.
I didn't look over Lancaster's almost.
Mr. Pope, I guarantee you, you no longer have a problem.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? Thank you. And why are we, I don't see the connection between solar panels and an RV parking thing. Where's the connection here?
We'll get to the bottom of it. Agree. We'll connect
Okay.
with you after this. We could take you over to the counter. We'll talk through it there.
I mean, I can see all kinds of recourse, like to the title report and things like that, why this thing wasn't picked up, but that doesn't solve his problem. Let's just fix his problem. Okay? Thank you. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Mr. Pope. Okay. Good. Okay. Any other problems we can solve while everybody's here? Anybody need a loan? No, never mind. Okay. What? Oh, and I forgot the city manager. I bet you have something to add, don't you?
A few things. So at the last meeting, I had the opportunity of bringing the team up to congratulate them on their hard work on the stadium and getting that done in 9 months. Well, this past Saturday, we had the opportunity to go out and watch the AV Alta's first home soccer game there. and they flashed a number up. So I think I know that we've been and done a successful thing out there. It was 5,433 people were in that building. It was a packed house. Every seat was bought. There were people, even like Mr. Juan Carrillo, who couldn't get tickets because it was completely sold out. And he was there trying to buy our tickets off of us for a nice fee at the door. But no, so it was an amazing event. Happy to report the team ended up scoring 2 pretty electric goals in the first half and won the game 2-0. So that was their first win as well in the USL League play. So successful project there. So hats off to them and the team for what they did over there. Coming up, the parks person mentioned the poppies. So it is poppy season, it is spring, and this weekend we have our first spring event. It's the Bunny Hop over at Owens Memorial Park from 9 a.m. to noon. Come on out and bring your kiddos and get some candy. Then we have the Poppy Festival from the 25th to the 27th. Tickets are on sale now. The Boulevard Market is also back, so every Thursday now and through next fall. Come on out 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and enjoy what fresh fruits and foods and different crafts that are on sale there at the Boulevard Market. And then we also have an Earth Day event coming up on April 19th at Whit Carter Park. There'll be a community mural, and then there's some events going on at the maintenance yard, some recycling events, and I think vouchers for the gas lawn mowers and all of that stuff.
Thank you. I think I'm going to mix up the agenda a little bit. We will, how do we say it? I'm not going to adjourn. I'm going to temporarily adjourn the meeting so we can go into closed session. But before we do, I want to adjourn. As we close today's council meeting, we take a moment to honor Debbie Smith, a valued member of our Lancaster community who recently passed away. Debbie moved to Lancaster in 1961 and spent over 3 decades serving the Antelope Valley Fair and Events Center, retiring as deputy manager in 2021. Known for her dedication and warmth, Debbie played a pivotal role in the fair's success, supporting vendors and building lasting relationships within the community. We remember Debbie not only for her professional contributions, but for her vibrant spirit that made a lasting impact on everyone she encountered. Her legacy of community engagement and heartfelt service continues to inspire us all. Our thoughts are with Debbie's family and friends during this difficult time as we remember her lasting impact on her community. The next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, May 13th, 2025 at 1:30. Meeting
Don't adjourn.
is not adjourned.
Please do not adjourn the meeting.
Meeting's not adjourned. We're going into closed session. But as far as everybody else is concerned, we're just going to come back and report on the closed session. Okay? Does that work?
Yes, and we will be moving to closed session to discuss agenda items, closed session 1 through 13, as stated on the agenda.
Thank you. The meeting is now reconvened. City Attorney, do you have an announcement?
I do. In closed session, the council took up agenda items, closed session 1, 2, and 13, and gave direction to staff and legal counsel. No reportable action.
Thank you. The next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, May 13, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you for participating.